you may, should you so choose, start thinking about necessary equipment. So now we will be planning. You're planning your assault.
So it's the middle of the day and I come in for my shift as a barista, and everybody else hopefully tells me what
Yeah,
what's
so you
going
have
on.
to have a tourist map of the park laid out, or something like that.
Yeah. And I think Gert has probably shown up sort of like with a pit helmet, like old school, like Livingstone dress,
Yes.
and he has a butterfly net
Okay.
and one of those little butterfly cases.
Technology roll.
Great.
Oh,
You have all those things.
Yes.
I do not approve. All right.
I think I will, if I have some time over like between customers, I'm going to start researching light phenomenon in the city. If I can find some obscure.
I send one of my kids to like substitute for you. He's not qualified, but
I can manage this on the side, but it's a nice gesture, so I'm going to let the kid work a little bit.
Excellent. Talk to me
Supervise.
about your role.
I'm not sure. It may be academics role. I'm going to visit some obscure chat forums or
Right.
something
That's
like
exactly what it is. Okay.
It's a 5.
Boy, you guys. Let me clarify. When you guys make these rolls, you can start establishing content. I don't have a backstory.
Yeah.
So it's time for when you now that the investigate, that's the official first investigation roll.
Oh.
So that, I mean, of all the rolls we've made, that's the first one, which is actually investigation.
Yes.
So that means, Helma, establish a fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
But can't we establish that we don't need to roll? We take 5 because that's what we're taking every time. We always roll the 5.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right now I'm confused. So
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay, so not only do I find some obscure forum of one kind or other where people discuss these things, everything from the usual light pollution to funny sightings of flickering lights, and they don't only, I mean, they do mention Hundegarten, but they also do mention a couple of other places. And people are discussing if this is because of drones others are using or if it's a supernatural phenomenon. And there's no consensus at all, but they always seem to show up at around midnight and last for a couple of hours.
They could be like micro UFOs.
That's probably one of the things. It's micro UFOs. It's Slovenian spy drones, or a number of different things. It's the.
All I can say is the only way to find
Yeah,
out is to
wild
investigate.
discussions
Yeah.
online.
Yeah, and yes, you guys are definitely role playing the discussions. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out that
Yes.
when the rolls are made,
Yes.
then we know.
Yes.
So therefore, you have a form. You guys have a plan of investigation.
I want to stake it out, but do you want to do anything before that?
No, he's been like, his preparation is getting out the pit helmet, the butterfly net, and like an early edition of like if Linnaeus ever did something about bugs, he has a very early edition of that book with him.
If.
What
do you mean if?
The one he did, of course.
Yes. I'm armed with a flashlight.
I kind of like how this has just worked out to it actually like our commonality is the cafe. Like it happens to be driven by like one of my sons. Mm-hmm. You actually worked there as a cleaning lady and you took a job there as a barista because while studying, and that's how we got together,
And,
starting
like-minded folks,
Yes,
eventually, yeah.
Hobby
And so, excellent. Right.
And in the meantime, I will be like putting up posters on with advertisements
Yes.
for us.
Right. Okay. I'm just checking out a few things. Okay. Well, this is the point as you guys are beginning to prepare. Is there any equipment that strikes either of the two of you as appropriate?
I have my phone.
I see.
I have my trusted phone, and I can make movies, and I can make sound recordings, and it's all I need.
That's great advertisement.
Mhm. True too. And also, what about you?
I did mention that I work with a vacuum cleaner, so could we like modify it to suck up bugs or? No?
We are not supposed to hurt the bugs.
No.
We could, yeah, of course. We
But
could.
if they're dangerous.
Yeah, of course, like that's you can do that. It's like have a piece of nylon hose on the end of the netting
Yeah.
with catching the netting of that.
And maybe, maybe set up the destination so that it's bug friendly, or at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes, we mean you. We come in peace.
Mhm.
We mean them no harm.
That would be a technology role
It,
to set up your vacuum cleaner. program.
right, but I was thinking if any of these are more tech oriented.
I
I've got two.
have a take of one.
No, I have
If
to take
you
up
want,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm very optimistic about this.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely going to work. And that's a 5, of course it is.
This is
yeah,
getting
My
bizarre.
D6 dice happen to be good for some reason.
I'm beginning to.
Do you want me to swap dice?
No, of course not.
Yeah,
I used a couple of different ones.
No,
I have
yeah,
no
exactly.
idea.
That I will examine the sides. Yes,
They are
but-
specifically weighted to animals land of fives.
Evidently. Well, what we see now is that the set of you, are you going to meet there separately? Are you going to travel there together?
Meet there. Probably everybody has their own evening routines.
I've been inside Kungliga biblioteket posting advertisements.
At midnight?
Well, no, during the day and evening, yeah.
Yes, and after that time.
Now, so in the dead of night, though, obviously, what, prior to midnight, before midnight, a little.
Mhm.
Don't shoot, it's me.
That's right. Who did you meet, like in the trees? I don't believe the park is technically closed. It's pretty open,
No,
right?
it's open.
Yeah.
There's no fence around.
And they must have lights set up for people jogging on the trails or something.
Yeah, yes.
They'll probably meet by one of the entrances, like have decided like the east entrance.
Of the library building.
Yeah, or yeah, but
That's up on-
You know what?
yeah.
Why not take the statue?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
statue.
All right.
I
All right.
think it's
Linnaeus.
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I do like the idea of you guys like
We're check-
behaving superficially as if the statue could catch you, which of course it can just stands there, but you are all sort of lurking up. Or does one of you go straight up to the statue and examine it, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah, I think Gert will be doing that. He would have like walked up like, oh, I haven't been there in ages, and just look around and stuff. Like he probably has been in the park for some time, just
Mhm.
wandering about,
Mm-hmm.
and then like, oh, time to meet up. Like or before it got dark, went somewhere to grab food and has come back.
You are
to
so
the...
lost.
Yes.
They changed Stockholm so much since you were last here, which wasn't that long ago. And so I need you to make a stress check.
All right.
This is only minor stress, but I think it is time for you guys to encounter the real world, which is full of stress.
That's
So,
fine by me.
Let's examine this.
What a strange guy.
Yeah, but he would have lived very close to the university, so like just walk to work.
Oh, sorry, I was talking about the statue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is somewhat old-fashioned, I think. Is he
General
the
life
king's
work
brother?
castles are one or two
Yeah.
dice. Right. Okay. Okay. One or two dice. Okay. Go ahead. And roll two dice.
All right.
Take the lowest.
Yeah,
value.
I'm removing those two that
Right.
have been rolling
I
fives.
see.
And see what happens here.
Oh. Oh, not good.
Apparently, according to this chart,
Oh.
apparently you find getting lost and disoriented to be rather normal, and you just power through it.
Yeah,
Which
like,
makes a lot
I-
of
I
sense.
agree
I'm
entirely.
just gonna keep walking and I will get there eventually. I'm just
Exactly.
not there yet.
Exactly right, and so
And
that's.
eventually I will find my way there, or someone
see.
will come and help me.
I see quite a lot of sites this way.
Yes.
Right.
Katie, there's some disoriented or elderly gentleman. Oh, it's Gert.
Oh, hello, there you are.
Exactly. And then there is a horribly spooky noise from behind the statue. A noise that sounds like an echoing interdimensional call from beyond the stars.
Is that you, Carl?
I want a 3-die stress roll from everybody.
All right.
For me to be
Lowest.
things like that.
It's a 2.
Uh-huh. It's a 1.
It's 3.
Okay, so for
1,
the
2, 3.
person who got a 1, you lose your cool if you have any, and you
I
are
don't have
going to
any.
lose 3 skill dice. So distribute -3 however you want.
That's for the one roll.
Yes,
And I
complete
put
and
that-
total nuclear
And I
meltdown.
put that in
Yes.
the second box there, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah, the new value. Put in
Mhm.
the second box. And I am sorry to say that you are not to be seen for a little while.
Yeah.
You have it
I'm
completely
behind the
unnerved you.
nearest tree.
Yeah,
There
that's
are
right.
big
Yeah.
trees in that park.
Right. We may find you up one of them, in fact. And
I
so
don't think I'm that good at climbing.
So
They are really big.
You got a 1 on your stress check?
Yeah.
It's amazing. what you
Like
can do
gliding,
when you're
like
motivated.
gliding
Yeah,
down.
Yeah, right.
Sweden is such a strange country.
Yes.
They have these speaking statues. I'm
And
frazzled.
so you are frazzled, and so you are going to lose 2 dice from
From one die, from one skill.
or -1 from 2,
Okay.
as you see fit.
Right.
Right.
That is correct.
And at this point, I don't really care where you put them, but whatever makes the most sense to you. Now, you ended up with a 3.
Yes.
And so just -1 on a particular skill, on an appropriate skill, which
Can I go below 1?
you cannot.
Okay.
Or wait, yes, you can. I believe you can go to 0.
All right, I will go to 0 on my technology. Is that my phone?
And yes. Okay, so that was a stress check. And so so what do we do now? I'll deal with these 2 first.
I'm standing behind your tree. And I'm a bit spooked by what I hear. I hear something moving up in the trees.
Yeah, right. That's
Looking
even
out
worse.
at the statue.
Right.
And, is it moving or is it lies?
I'm just confused where it went.
Right.
There was a weird noise and people just disappeared.
Aliens.
Well, you are actually a little stressed, but maybe you're stressed just because they
went away.
Right. Okay. And at that point, the film students who were making a fuss with their special effect, or they're shooting some scene in their student film. One of them says, okay, that's enough.
Look out behind you! Because I see
Right.
people
Right.
and it's dark and shadows, so I come running to save you. Hold on! But I think they are like Men in Black or something. I think they're a threat.
Well, the dialogue I can think of is, Hans, you kept us out here for hours. I told you to call me Pierre. So this film students head on out.
Yes.
So
Oh, that was a close one. Close call.
Yes.
Are you all right?
Yes, I've been holding on to my walker here, so I'm fine.
You don't have a walker. That's at least not all the time.
It's just for show.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you do. Sorry.
Or he has a cane.
Right. Okay.
And where did Katie go?
I'm showing up.
Are you?
Oh, there you are.
Right. Katie doesn't look good.
You've got something in your hair.
Getting the leaves out of my hair.
Mm.
Oh, this is a clue.
Well, no.
Oh, well, could have been. I'm saving it for later. I'm putting it in the zip bag.
Well,
What was that?
Okay, now, so we'll have to concentrate. We can't be sidestepped.
Those people with a dreadful noise, it seems.
Yes, I'm not too sure about those. Let's.
We can always look around the back of the statues if there's anything else around there making
Now,
noises.
this is a good time to teach you about the confessional.
Oh,
At any time, and you get to do it once in a scene, and I think I'll double check. I think if someone does it in the scene, then no one else does. But we would then talk to that person in isolation sometime in the future. So imagine the character with no identifiable scenery or anything who's reminiscing about what just happened. And by what just happened, I mean what we're about to play.
Oh, so this is like a cut to like the
Right.
if it's a reality show, it's a cut to them like so then what's
Right.
after that? You know,
Yeah,
just
I
sitting
can't,
there
I
and
can't
like,
believe what happens next, that sort of thing.
okay.
And
wow.
so now there are several things. It's kind of up to us aesthetically to decide what to treat as constraints as we continue to play. What they say doesn't necessarily have to be true, and we may find out if a role tells us that no, that didn't happen, then that's not true. And also, that person can state a descriptive word for other people, and I'll double check to see how many. And when you do that, then they write that down on their sheet. And they don't have to treat it as real. It might just be that person's opinion. But it does, you get a bonus dice by using it, I think. I'll double check to see what you get.
Is that one of our characteristics?
That's what characteristics are, right. When somebody does that during a confession. Let me take a look at,
I'm not sure how these work in a reality shows, but
let's not
yeah,
use
that's
those.
not important.
Let's not use that. Let's not try to emulate that.
Yeah.
Let's do it the way it's said
Right.
here. And yes, you can say your character's thoughts and feelings. The character is technically talking to the players, us, more or less.
Yeah.
And when you assign a characteristic, it says, talk smack about someone's character and actually give them physical and mental traits and quirks. So when you assign a characteristic, you write it down, and if you role play the trait, I don't know if this is really a necessary mechanic, but if you role play the trait, then you don't have to if you don't like it. But if you do, then check it, then there will be another franchise die coming. At the end.
All right.